Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So what I have in this box right here is going to make me a massive hypocrite just because I said I wasn't going to buy one and I ended up doing it anyway. So as you guys know, I've mentioned maybe the past couple of months that I ordered a shifter rebuild kit for this car. I never ended up getting it for some reason. Contacted the company back and forth, never sent it to me, never got an update about it. So I ended up getting a refund for that, and then I ended up finding this online for a steal, a crazy good price. And so yes, I bought a short shifter for the Miata. I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but honestly, for the price that I paid for it, I'll put the link down in the description. It's made by Monzo, the same people that make the catback that a lot of people in the Miata world run. So Monzo makes the same, well, not the same, but they make a shifter, a short shifter for this car, and we're going to be installing it today. The only thing that I notice is that there's no instructions, and there's quite a bit of pieces in here, so I really don't know. It should be simple though. It should be pretty straightforward. So anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoy. Don't get on me too hard for, obviously, like I said, the stock shifter in these cars are amazing, and I stand to that still. I think they're amazing, but for what I paid for this, and I have a buddy in one of his Miatas, and he says it's really good, and it feels really good compared to stock. I'm going to see what the hype is about. Obviously, if I don't like it, I could always go back to the stock shifter. So we're going to throw it in for the price is worth it, and let's see how it goes. So I'm going to go through the whole process of how to install it, and we'll see how it feels. So guys, obviously the first step is going to be removing the center console. I really don't have to go through, you know, step by step I had to do that. Just a couple of screws. I showed that when I was installing the shift boot and the shift knob. So obviously, you know, we got to remove that, take off these 4 10mm bolts, and then it's going to give us access to everything in here. And then from there, we'll get into installing the short shifter, pull out this stock shifter stem here, and go from there. All right, guys, so when you remove these 4, 1, 2, 3, right there, 4 10mm bolts, there's going to be 3 more right on here that you're going to remove, and then the whole shifter is going to come out from the center here. This would be the perfect time to change out and siphon out the trans fluid that's right here on the top. When I got the car, the bushing here on the bottom of the shifter stem was cracked and broken, and it made the shifter a little sloppy, so I bought a new one actually, and I ended up replacing the fluid in here. As you can see, like, the fluid is pretty clear on the shifter stem here on the bushing. So I'm not going to be doing that today, obviously, because I already did it, but this is the perfect time to siphon everything out here and put some fresh fluids in there. But yeah, so it's the 4 10mm, 1, 2, 3, 4, another 3 right here. I would again change out the fluid, and then everything pops out, and now we're going to start piecing together the short shifter in place of the stock shifter stem right here. So the kit comes with new hardware, as you can see, different new bushing here, new little bushing right here for the shifter stem. So it comes with all the hardware, screws, and everything that you need. So I'm going to piece this together and then show you guys what I have once everything is together to start putting it onto the car. And yeah, so everything is taken apart right now, guys. So the first thing we're going to do is this piece, this little brace, is going to go on top of here. Once you remove this little bushing out of there, it's going to go on top of here. Obviously, there's like a little stem right there, as you can see, and there is a groove here for that to go in. So we're going to push this in like so. It's going to go all the way down until it touches the top. So it's going to sit flush. And now the original bushing that you pulled out from the bottom is going to sit now on top of that like so. This little arch right here, this little opening, is going to sit towards you this way. And then we're going to be placing this piece right here on top. As you can see, this has like a little bolt right there, clearly right there. That's going to sit inside of that opening here like so. And yeah, just like that. So like I said, guys, it doesn't come with instructions, so it looked like it was going to have to face me when you put it in, but you might have to turn it a little bit just so that you can line it up with the existing bolt holes here. But as you can see, I just turned mine a little bit towards me on the driver's side. So there you go. So this is the setup we're going to have right now. It's going to be this big brace piece right here, the original bushing that you pulled out from the bottom. It's going to go, like I said, I did it this way. You could probably turn it the other way, but I just do it towards the driver's side like that. And then this big piece here with the nut screw at the end is going to go right in there and line it up with the holes, and this is what you should have so far. All right, guys, so now that you have your setup here like this, you're gonna wanna take the short shifter, and you're gonna wanna line up right here. So you can see it's open right here. This opening is gonna line up with the screw, the Allen head right there. So you're gonna line it up right there like that, and just push it in like so. And now, oh, it's not tightened down, obviously. I shouldn't have tried to move it, but there we go. So now that's all in, and now we can place this right over top, and that little metal, well, as you can see, it fell off, but that little metal spacer that they give you is going to go around the little bushing that they gave you right here, and there's little grooves in here as well so that these little flaps can hold on to. So I'm going to put this on top of this and then place it inside of this opening right here, and it should sit pretty much flush, and then we can put the last piece on top and then use the extended bolts that they give you in the kit right here to hold it all together, which would be 3. Comes with a little crush washer and regular washers to put on so that it holds everything tight. All right, guys, so just a heads up, for some reason I cannot fit this piece with the metal spacer, whatever you want to call this, in there, so I'm just going to disregard this. I don't think this is going to make really that big of a deal, but for some reason I can't, it's just not big enough to hold both together. But if I push this in by itself, I'm able to get it in there like so with no problem. There we go. So I can get it in there without the spacer, and it fits in there extremely tight. So I'm not sure how they want us to use this little metal spacer on that bushing to push into the actual unit here, but maybe you'll be able to do it. I couldn't do it. It's super tight, so I'm not really concerned. But anyways, after that, we're going to put the last piece on top right here like so, and then I'm going to put the new bolts in and then see how it feels and how it looks, and I'll let you guys know if it was worth it or not. I mean, obviously I'm gonna have to drive the car. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to drive it today in this video, but let me finish it up, put the 3 screws in, and then see how it feels from there. You shouldn't have to tighten these too much, guys. I think like a good hand tight all around will be more than good enough for this. You don't want to like overdo this and then risk stripping something out or breaking something. So I think a good hand tight all around would really be more than good enough to make this seat perfectly fine. So all right, guys, so here we are. I put my shift boot on the new short shifter. I haven't like thrown the gears yet here, just like sitting in the car. I have the 3 10mm bolts all tightened up. This feels very firm. Honestly, I'm surprised. The quality feels pretty good for how much this short shifter costs. But this is super tight. I didn't over tighten the bolts. Again, you don't want to overdo it and possibly break a bolt. A bolt screw. You don't want to break one, or strip it into the actual where it goes into the trans here. So you don't want to do any of that. But let me see. I'm just gonna. Okay. 5th. Okay. Reverse. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, reverse. I mean, honestly, guys, it feels pretty good. Extremely notchy, to be honest. Like, it's very, very notchy. You can definitely tell that the throws are shorter, and it has like more of a satisfying click. Now, is it that much better than the way the stock one felt? Honestly, that's to be determined because I still have to drive the car. It feels pretty good so far. I mean, again, and it's easy to get into all the gears. Now, neutral's a little, you can tell you're in neutral now really easily. But it feels pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Again, I have to drive it, but just playing with it here in the car, it does feel pretty good. And the install honestly takes about 15 minutes. You're gonna get a little dirty, obviously, but 15 minutes for an install. And for how much it costs, we'll see how it feels while driving it. Unfortunately, today I'm not going to be able to take out the car. I just don't have time right now to go drive it around. I have a lot of things to do. But honestly, it feels pretty good. So yeah, guys, I've been sitting here playing with it for the past couple of minutes. It feels pretty good. I'm still going to keep the stock shifter, obviously, just in case, because I need to get the car out. I got to drive it. You know, I want to road through some gears and really feel how the car is going to feel while actually driving it. But so far, just sitting here and playing with it, doesn't feel too bad. So I'm going to put the whole center console back together, and then I will regroup with you guys and just share, you know, give you my thoughts, end the video, and yeah. So anyways, guys, that's going to conclude the video. The install, honestly, like I said, should take anywhere from like 15 to 20 minutes max. It is a little annoying just because the kit doesn't come with instructions, so you have to kind of piece it together as you go. So hopefully it was kind of easy to follow. Like I said, honestly, the hardest part of everything is just actually pulling the center console apart, which that takes 2 minutes to do, taking off a couple of screws. But yeah, guys, it's a pretty straightforward install. So far, like I said, I haven't been able to drive the car. I'm not gonna be able to take it out today. I might be able to take it out tomorrow or the next day. So in my next video of the Miata, I'll let you guys know really quickly what I feel about it. But I'm gonna be keeping the stock shifter just in case, because you never know. I might want to go back to stock, and honestly, it's pretty simple to go back to stock, and I could always sell this short shifter. But is it worth the price? Probably. It's cheap. It only costs like $50. So, and honestly, like, it's pretty solid. It's not loose. The throws feel really good. It's super notchy. You know exactly what gear you're in when you're shifting. I can tell. So I know driving it, it's not going to be too bad. And you can tell how much closer the gears are. So we'll see. I really love the feel of the stock shifter. The throws are perfect. So we'll really see how this shorter one feels while driving. Now, I know, guys, I always raved about how good the stock shifter is, and I still think so. So we'll see. But I'm going to leave the link to the item in the description. And again, Monzo, the same people that make the catback exhaust, the very popular catback exhaust for the Miatas, they make the short shifter kit. So, like I said, I'll put the link in the description for that. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll give you my thoughts shortly, but so far, it feels really nice. I'm not going to lie. It does feel really good. And I know driving it, obviously, is going to be a lot different than just sitting in my driveway, just going back and forth, rubbing through the gears. It's a whole different experience, obviously, driving the car. But, yeah, guys, that's going to conclude the video. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. And if you do get it, let me know what you think. I will give you my thoughts on this once I get the car out and drive it. I will explain by my next video about the Miata what I feel about the shifter very quickly at the beginning of the video, just so you guys know. But for $50, you can't beat it. My shifter rebuild kit never came in, and it's been like 2 months now. So, I mean, what was I supposed to do? And the shifter rebuild kit was double the price of this. So, and that came with the same stuff. So, honestly, now this has all new bushings, the little grommets, all the new little pieces that this needed. It has it now. So, was it worth it? We'll find out. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It lets YouTube know that I'm doing an okay job. And stay tuned for more content. I have a couple of really nice parts coming for this Miata. So stay tuned for everything coming. I have, again, some nice parts coming in. Hopefully they'll get here maybe at the end of this week or next week. But anyways, guys, hopefully you're having a great day, and I'll see you next time.